everybody, welcome to another weekly reading. This week for our 3-card draw I'm going to be using the Llewellyn Classic Tarot. So I'm just going to shuffle and draw 3 cards that will represent the energy surrounding us for the upcoming week, what themes may be around, what issues may arise, anything that the cards can tell us that could come up for us this week. And I'm going to do the same thing as last week. I'm going to turn around all 3 cards at once rather than one at a time, and then I'll go through them one at a time and we'll kind of tie everything together. Okay, so let's 3 cards. Here is card 1. Here is card 2. And here is card 3. Okay. So our first card is the Hermit, Major Arcana number 9. That's our first card. Second card is the 7 of Swords. And the third card is the Fool. Wow. So we've got 2 Major Arcana, the Hermit and the Fool, and they're both on their own. They're both on their own journey, right? Okay, so very interesting. I'm so sorry about the glare. I always have this problem with my videos. Unfortunately, I don't have professional lighting, so I kind of just have to wing it. But I will bring each card in so you'll see it properly. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about the Hermit card. Okay, so the Hermit is Major Arcana number 9. And he or she is all about wisdom. It's about retreating. It's about going to a quiet place. Not necessarily externally, not necessarily going to the top of a mountain like this guy is doing, but going to a quiet place inside. You know, it's always good to go to a quiet place outside too, like a nice park or a nice setting, or even, you know, indoors in a room of your house that makes you feel, you know, really peaceful. Like, you know, shut the door, you know, make sure that you won't be disturbed. Make sure you find a private place and just kind of reflect. Reflect on what's going on right now with you and what has gone on in the past. And if you feel the past is influencing what's going on in your present, reflect on that. You know, what do you think is influencing what's going on with you right now? Is there anything influencing you going on right now from your past? Or maybe it's that you're focusing on the future. You know, they say that the healthiest frame of mind that we can all live in is to live in the present moment. It's the healthiest way to live. You know, the past is gone. Even a second ago, it's gone. It's over. And the future is not here yet. So dwelling on either one of those kind of dimensional realities is not reality. It's not real. The only thing that is real is the moment. It's right now. It's the present moment. And the Hermit is about very much living in the present moment. However, it's also reflecting, using your wisdom and your experience to figure out where you are right now, you know, where you are going, where you have come from, what point you are at right now. This card is all about reflection, and it's telling you that you need to reflect right now. This is a Major Arcana card, so this is a major kind of reflection. It's telling you you really, really need to look at your life and what's going on. There is something going on that is calling your attention to it. It's telling you you need to reflect. Now, this could also be a teacher. A hermit is often thought of as a teacher or a sage. So somebody like this could be coming into your life this week or could have an effect on your life this week. Maybe you're listening to, you know, some kind of guru on YouTube, or maybe you're reading a book by somebody who you really respect and admire their knowledge. It could be that, could also be that. But this card is generally thought of as like a card of retreat and reflection and just kind of wisdom, your own inner wisdom. Okay? So we will come back to this. Let us go to the 7 of Swords. This is very interesting. The only minor arcana card we got, and it's a swords card. And the swords are all about the mind. They're all about our thoughts, our beliefs, our attitudes, the way we communicate. And the 7 of Swords is all about kind of, it's often thought of as kind of like the sneaky card, you know, like see how this guy, he's like climbing up this mountain or no, he's actually going down the mountain, pardon me. He's come up the mountain, he's taken these swords from this tent, and he's now going down. He's escaping, he's making his escape, right? So he's robbed this tent, and he's probably feeling very pleased with himself, like he got away with something. So this card can often be about that, you know. It's like, are you doing something? Are you behaving ethically, or are you being kind of underhanded, or are you being kind of sneaky, or are you not being completely honest? Okay, this card can also be about dishonesty. It can also be about tact, about keeping things to yourself, wisely keeping things to yourself, not going and telling every single person out there what your plans are or what you think about something. It's being very, very selective about who you tell your thoughts to and who you tell your plans to. Because not everybody has your best interests in mind, right? And some people can use that information against you. And this is a card about being smart. It's about being smart about who to tell your plans to, and you know, who to divulge what's going on in your mind. Also, it's not very tactful. Just for example, say if somebody comes up to you at work in this what you think is a really horrible outfit. Say it's your boss, and he comes up and says, "Hey, what do you think of this outfit?" You're not going to tell him, "Oh, that looks terrible on you. You look ridiculous." You're going to be tactful, and you're going to say, "Well, you don't want to lie. I mean, you could lie and say, well, hey, I think it looks great." That's kind of the easy way out. Or you could say, well, yeah, that's very interesting. I like the way you put that together. I wouldn't have thought to do that, or something like that. You know what I mean? You're tactful. You're not going to tell him your true thoughts. So this card can be about that. Okay, so it can be about underhandedness. It can be about sneakiness on the kind of negative side. But on the positive side, it can also be about tactfulness and selectiveness, about keeping your thoughts to yourself and knowing who to trust. Okay? So that is very interesting. And again, we got the Fool. I think we got the Fool in our last 3-card reading. Yes, he appeared in our last 3-card reading. He was looking at the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This time, he's looking at the 7 of Swords. Okay? Now, the Fool is all about starting a journey with a blank slate, as I said in the last reading. It's all about optimism. It's all about confidence. Look at how the sun is shining behind this guy. Oh, sorry, the glare is not showing you that. Let me see if I can get a good angle here. There you go. See how that sun is just brilliantly shining on this guy? That is the confidence this guy feels in his heart. He's like just shining forth. He's ready to go. He is on his way. He's all excited to start something new. The Fool is somebody who is starting off with a blank slate, you know, somebody who doesn't really think about the future or the past. I think this again is relating to the Hermit card, how I was talking about how really the wisest thing to do and the healthiest way to live your life is in the present moment. The Fool is all about living in the present moment, okay? This guy is the ultimate adventurer. He's the ultimate, he doesn't care about the future, doesn't care about the past. All he cares about is the now and having fun and having experiences and having adventures. He's very, very energetic and very vibrant, and he just wants to experience life. He just wants to get out there and do things. He's so full of energy and so full of dreams and so full of ideals. He's very, very idealistic. Okay, so this is very, very interesting. He's looking at that 7 of Swords card. Okay, so let me tie all these together for you. Okay, so what I'm getting from this reading is we have these 2 major arcana with 2 very different energies. The Hermit is ultra serious and ultra reflective. The Fool is ultra spontaneous and ultra, you know, just not stupid. Some of the things he does can be stupid. I mean, not planning and just assuming everything is going to go your way is kind of stupid. But he's like, he's vibrant. He's eager for adventure. He's eager to do new things, and he has so much confidence and so much optimism. The Hermit is all about really taking a look at the facts, like really looking at everything, taking a broad scope and looking at everything. The Fool does not do that. He just goes out and does it. Okay? And right here in the middle, we've got this 7 of Swords card. Now, I think what I was talking about, how This can relate to either dishonesty or tact. I think in this case, in this reading, it's about tact. It's about not revealing your thoughts or your plans to everyone. The fool would do that. The fool would go and tell every single thing that's in his mind to every person he meets, regardless of who they are. He's going to just blurt out whatever it is that's on his mind. The hermit is definitely not going to do that. The hermit is going to be far more reserved and quiet and selective about who he tells his thoughts to. Okay, he's going to be looking at the big picture. The fool doesn't look at the big picture. He just looks at the now. So let me just look again here. Oh, I hate this glare. It is driving me nuts. Let me try moving them this way. See if that helps. And it doesn't. Perfect. It's even worse. Oh God, I'm sorry guys. Okay. Okay, so for me, this reading is about making plans, okay? It's about making plans for your life, major plans, because we've got two major arcana cards here, okay? So there's a major shift going on that I think relates back to our previous reading last week about, work and doing what you love and going after your life's purpose, fulfilling your life's purpose, and doing what you're meant to do, what you're on this planet to do. Okay, I think this card is carrying on with that energy, only it's a little bit more meditative because we have the Hermit here. This card, I think, is about planning. It's about using this energy of the Fool, this beautiful, vibrant, optimistic, confident energy to go out there and do things. You really want to do this, but you need to reflect first. You really need to take a look at what's gone on in your past, what has worked for you, and what has not worked for you. What moves you, what really moves you, what's important to you, and again, what is your life's purpose? What are you here to do? We're carrying on with this energy again this week, guys. And this card here being about tact, I think it's saying, keep this to yourself. This is a very private thing that's meant just for you. So if you are going to tell somebody about your plans, make sure it's somebody that you can really trust, okay, who has your best interests at heart. Don't go telling your plans. Say you have a plan to start a business, or you have a plan to change your job, or you have a plan to do this or that somebody else might think is really kooky, and they're going to tell you, and they're going to put all this negative energy into it, and they're going to make you change your mind and doubt yourself. You don't want to be telling people who are questionable. You only want to be telling people who you really, really trust and who you know are going to be kind of encouraging you, okay? But I think if at best, it's just to keep it to yourself right now. This reading is about going on an inner journey. It's about going on an inner journey with this Hermit, okay? And looking really, really, really taking a serious, hard look at your life. Are you happy with the way things are? If not, what are you not happy with? And what do you want to change? And how do you think you could change it? And what works for you? What have you done in the past that has worked? And what is likely to work in the future? Follow those patterns. Use that wisdom that you've gained from your experience over the years, okay? And keep these things to yourself. This is a private thing. This is a private time. This is a very quiet, reflective, private time. But it's going to be instrumental in getting you where you want to go, in getting you to where this guy is heading, where the Fool is heading, okay? So take some time this week to contemplate. Definitely take some time to contemplate where you are right now at this stage of your life, what you're doing, what you want to do, what is or is not working for you. And if you want to make changes, plan to make those changes. But don't tell anybody, especially if they're really big plans. Like I said, if you want to start a business or go traveling somewhere or something that you're really, really fired up and emotionally invested in. You don't want to be telling people who are going to throw a wrench in it and who are going to be naysayers, okay? You don't want to ruin that beautiful Fool's energy. You don't want anybody throwing a boulder at him and throwing him off his path, because that's a beautiful, beautiful energy that's needed in order to accomplish something, okay? We all need that inspired energy and that optimism. So keep things to yourself for now. Keep what you discover on this time with the Hermit, with your own Hermit, to yourself. Journal, for sure, journal if you can. Write everything down that comes to your mind, Write it down and do this for at least a week, okay? Do it for at least this week. and keep track of your thoughts and keep track of how things are right now in your life, and actually ask yourself why this reading has come up for you, why this, what may have triggered this reading for you, this encouragement to kind of look at things and plan things, and be prepared to move on a new journey, because you're getting there. You're getting to the point where you're ready to move on, but you're not ready to divulge it yet. You're not ready to unveil it to the world yet. So just keep it to yourself, and just enjoy this very, very quiet, reflective, contemplative week, because I think it's going to be very important for the rest of the year. It's going to be very important for what comes up for us in the rest of the year. Sometimes we need to retreat, and we need to just think. Sometimes it's time to do, and sometimes it's time to think. And this week is a time to think. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I apologize for the glare. Sorry about that. It drives me crazy too. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed the reading. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. If you would like to order a reading from me, I will put the link to my website in the description box below. Please come and give my website a visit. Check out my services and check out my website in general. There's some cool, fun stuff on there. If you'd like to order a reading, just go ahead and let me know, and I will get back to you, and I would love to work with you. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you on Friday for our You Pick the Card draw. Bye for now.